It was a country that collapsed under the weight of political repression and economic stagnation. But 20 years after the Soviet Union faded away, more and more Russians are looking back fondly at the one-time superpower, as Moscow correspondent Norman Hermont reports.
Outside St. Petersburg, a piece of a country that no longer exists is painstakingly restored. When the work is finished, it will take its place back on a very special map of the Soviet Union. Carved out of minerals and big enough to cover the side of a house, this is the USSR as it once was. For the Russians who see it, the reaction is almost universal.
They say it was a great country. It was a great and wealthy country. And probably it's a pity that it was broken.
That sentiment has helped create a growing nostalgia industry. Here at this Soviet-themed cafe, business is good. Behind the bar, Lenin looks on. On the walls, a reminder of cultural and political figures from the USSR. And on the monitors, favorite films, 4 decades old.
It just seems like people have warm feelings for the Soviet Union.
Soviet retro has even hit vending machines.
This is a new model. The words "back to the USSR" are a reminder of machines that were all over the Soviet Union. In the mid-70s, a cup of carbonated water cost just a kopeck, worth about 2 cents at the time.
Constant exposure to a lost country, such as this train system map, which includes destinations now international, has clearly rubbed off. This sociologist says even those who weren't there remember the USSR fondly.
There is nostalgia about the Soviet past, even among young people who never lived in the Soviet period, who were never part of Soviet history.
All over, there are reminders of the USSR's past glory, and for many in the new Russia, the past is too good to forget. Norman Hermont, ABC News, Moscow.